turns out all this little needed, sorry, a little worked up. All she needed was her stupid little holes slotted out more so everything could move down better. What a dick. Like, just communicate that to me. So yes, I'm happy that it's working out better. I need to slot a few of them out a little bit more, but good there. I mean, doesn't that look great? I mean, a little bit gappy right there, but at this point, I'm just happy things are working. So, because things are slotted out a little bit more down here, and the holes are going to be bigger, I'm going to work on getting some washers that are going to kind of gap the hole. Like, I'll have to custom something. I'll have to fabricate something. But, yeah, so we got to slot some things out a little bit more. But if I had known it was going to be that simple. But I guess we got it figured out. So stupid. Guys, I just can't make another video of you guys watching me put fenders on and off again. So I've done some fiddling around. And I've tried to make it so that when we take the rear apron off and we want to do like an engine swap or take the engine out, it's going to come in and out with some degree of ease. So I fiddled around a little bit. I've got a little bit of a ratchet strap on here. It's not pulling it very much, just very slightly. And then I'll put everything back on for the 1000th time, and then we can start welding up these wing pieces. But basically, it's just so that this piece can slide on, you know, without having to bend stuff around and all that sort of junk. But now that I've got all that sort of lined up where I want to go, everything will go back on. Tighten everything down. We'll weld that all up, and then we will start looking at, because in addition to the fender bolts going on kind of through the apron, I'll be adding probably one here, possibly one down there as well, just to make it all really snug and no chance of it falling off. So yeah, that's that. So if you've been following along, you know from the previous episode that we have been dealing with just fitment sort of on the rear end, fenders, deck lid, rear apron, everything, trying to get that fit. And this was really tricky. I'm not going to talk a lot because I think in the video I probably talk a lot about what's going on, so I won't really address very much of the stuff that I'm already sort of talking about. But I will say that this was really tricky, and I had to come back to it several times, and the whole thing, like start to finish, from taking the rear apron off and cutting out the wheel well sections and all that, it took me a month. Like, it took a long time to just kind of get it done. It definitely was not a weekend job. It just took a long time fitting everything. And because again, I'll say it again, you just really want to get that rear end looking right because it's such an iconic view, is those fenders and the deck lid and everything. You just want to get it right. So just spend the time it takes to get that right. In the end, it is possible that I was worrying maybe too much about certain things fitting. Like where the rear apron goes on over top of the wheel well section. I was maybe worrying a little bit too much about it fitting exactly perfectly, because when you get that fender on there with the rear apron, everything kind of like will be pulled together the way that you need. So it is possible that I was worrying a little bit too much, and that was maybe making making the job harder. But that is just, again, that's just kind of that's a novice, new to metalwork, new to panel fitting perspective, because I've never really done this before. So it's possible that I was making things worse by worrying too much. But you still need a degree of worry and thoughtfulness. So I'm not saying don't worry about it, but some things maybe as you get more experience, you'll realize, oh, that didn't need to be worried about as much as I was worrying. And the last thing I just want to talk about is the removable apron. I had not planned on doing a removable apron, but as I was getting ready to do this repair, putting in the new apron, someone on my Instagram said, well, are you going to make it removable? And I reached out to them, and I hadn't heard that you could do that. And they sent me some resources, and I looked at it and I thought, yeah, that's a pretty good idea. And I can confirm that it's a really good idea because just yesterday I had to pull Helen's engine because I'm just doing some upgrades to it. And boy, does it make it easy when you can take that rear apron off and you can just drop your motor and just pull it out. So it just makes it a lot easier to do those things. And let's face it, eventually we're going to have to pull our motor and do some things to it. And this just makes it really convenient. So if you're in the process of kind of doing some rear end work stuff, consider that modification, because I think it is something that just is an actual improvement on the factory design. So lots of ways to do the removable apron. This was just the way that I did it, but I've seen lots of different ways. And so yeah, if you're able to do that, I would definitely do that. And that's kind of it for this week. I won't say much more because I think I say it all in the video, and we will just see you next week. Today's job is going to be, before I take the rear fenders off and stuff, is going to be putting some bolt holes down in this apron. That's going to be just in addition to the fender bolts that are already going in. Because the fender bolts, I mean, it's just a slotted sort of lip right there, and it's slotted into the fender bolt. So I want something that's going to be more secure. So that's what we've got going on today. I'll just show you what I mean really quick. So down here we've got this bolt hole and this bolt hole that are already going through sort of where that apron is. I'd like to put one here and one there. And I had like a ton of really good suggestions from you guys. Like, I had lots of people giving their advice and what I should do, and I looked at all of it and I considered all of it. But one of the main factors of whether or not I do something is, one, do I have the tool to do it? Usually I don't. And two, do I have stuff on hand? Like, is it going to cost me a trip to town or whatever? So I appreciate all the advice and the input, but I'm going to do what I feel like is going to work for me. And so now let's try and make like a 30-minute job into like a 2-hour project. I'm really good at that. was just some interest expressed on showing how I did this removable apron. I think you guys know that I am not like a how-to person. Like I'm not, if you're following me, you know you're just like kind of following along with what I'm doing. So this is by no means a how-to. This is just a how I did it. What worked for me and what I thought would be best was just to add two, instead of welding this whole apron piece in, I just added 2 bolts right here. My advice, now this isn't the way you have to do it, this is just the way I did it and the way I think would probably give you pretty good results, is make sure you have everything in. Get your fenders in, line everything up, and then you go to do this. Because if you just start with this, you're gonna have a bad time. So get your fenders in, everything bolted up nice and snug, then you can go in and pilot your holes, drill them out bigger, and then all I like to do is, you're gonna weld a nut onto the inside of the swing piece. And what I like to do is I take a washer, these are old and dirty, but I like to take a washer and a nut, and I weld those together, and then those will go, not on this side, but on the inside, and that's what these are attached to. That way you don't have to worry about an extra bolt going in there, holding it while you're trying to tighten everything up. Everything is just in there. And I think, for me, this is like the best solution. So let me show you what the inside here looks like. So that's the bolt I welded onto the inside there. Not pretty, but it does the job. And I really think that's kind of all you need. Now again, this isn't like the only way you can do it. There's so many different ways you can do it. But for those who are asking and interested, that was my approach, and that's gonna work for me. I think the convenience of having this removable now is worth a little bit of fiddling around to figure out what's gonna work for you. So there you go.